Greetings, Raven. Thank you for accepting this commission, and welcome to Kuamar. For the past 20 years, it has been controlled by two people, President Omar al-Bakr and his wife, Bibi Rashida. Their regime is both cruel and brutal, but we saw no reason to interfere. Till now. We have actionable intel Kuamar is planning an offensive against a neighboring state. A war here is unacceptable. It will disrupt the whole region, inflating global oil prices. The conflict was triggered by the assassination of President al-Bakr. His wife has taken power, but her grip is weak. Some within her government resent both her gender and Western education. However, she's supported by a close network of warlords. They provide troops and weaponry to Rashida, reinforcing her control and preventing open revolt. The regime is financed by the hacker and crypto-anarchist, Lars Hellstrom. Wanted by multiple agencies, he threatens governments, rigs elections, and holds corporations to ransom. Together, they are the masterminds behind this offensive. We need you to shut them all down. We also have a friendly in country, Taj Tahir, a journalist and the son of one of Rashida's few political opponents. He disappeared after being arrested on espionage charges. Find him. Kuamar's terrain is both arid and mountainous, so getting close to a target may not be possible. We know you're a long-shot specialist, so this shouldn't be a problem. Your new gear should help, especially the prototype visor. It has an enhanced battlefield display and a direct comms link to me. Rashida and her allies cannot be allowed to ignite the region. Her war must be stopped. I'll be in touch. How's the heat there, Raven? It's time to get familiar with your weapons and gear. The tactical visor we supplied provides a live feed from your scope. It's equipped with an advanced combat display. You'll be able to scan terrain as well as tag and track hostiles. We've also given you some extra tools. We'd prefer it if you didn't break them. I'll run through their features on our live fire range. Once you're happy, we can move on to the mission itself. to your biometrics. There's a training rifle ahead by the OP. Pick it up, and let's begin.
Roger that, Control.
We need to zero your scope and mask first. Take a prone position to stabilize your base. We need consistent readings. Switch on your binocular display to enable hostile tags. Tag the target straight ahead, you're 12 o'clock. Tagging hostiles will give you their range and keep track of their movements. Your scope also allows you to measure range to targets. Go to glass and see for yourself. The upper left quadrant in your scope is a rangefinder. The target's height on that scale indicates their distance from you. It'll change according to your zoom ratio. Focus on your breathing. Splash this target. Aim for the head. Hit. Go for the next one. Next target, you're 12, 300 meters. I know you're used to doing the maths for range, wind speed, and direction in your head, but we've saved you some time. Adjust for range and use the bullet drop curve to line the shot up. Good. Raven, find your next target. Adjusting your scope to target's range will improve accuracy. I've marked the distance for you. Set your scope elevation to 400. By calibrating your scope properly, you won't have to manually adjust your aim up or down to compensate for the distance and bullet drop. That's a miss. Double check your scope. The elevation setting needs to match the marked range to target. Good. Splash 4 more now. There's plenty of ammo. Restock or reload when you need it. I know you're a marksman, but use your binoculars to tag hostiles before taking the shot. It'll give you distance to target to zero your scope.
Oh, oops, I accidentally had my mic off, so I was just talking to nobody then. Okay, that was weird. Oops, accident. Anyways, You talking about the first one that came out? You talking about Sniper Ghost Warrior contracts, or you talking about like the Sniper Ghost Warrior like series in general? I have the first one too, but I haven't even like I barely got through like the first area. But I heard this one was a lot more user friendly too. The first one was too apparently, but this one is like more user friendly from what I've heard. So. Okay.
Excellent. First target down.
Oh, that one's inside. That's why. 7. Right there.
2 more to go.
Okay, now it did it. Oh, contracts, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got that one. I basically I got through like the first, I mean obviously I got through the training area and then I got through like the first area. I need to change that. I got through the first area. Well, I didn't get through the first area. I got through a certain section of the first area. And that was it. And then I kind of just stopped because I was like, I don't really feel like playing this right now, and I haven't got back to it since. But I got it like really cheap when it had came out after it had been out for a while, and I just hadn't gone back to it again. But this was like altogether I paid like 14 and change for this one because I had a $5 gift certificate from GameFly on top of the fact that they already had it on a sale. So yeah. Yeah, the bullet curve, that's one reason why I'm playing it on the easiest mode too, because the red dot is supposed to state where the bullet is supposed to hit apparently, and it's done that a couple times, but other times it hasn't. So that doesn't make any sense to me. What was I gonna do? I was gonna lock something in. Toggle aim, yes, because I don't want to hold down a friggin' button. That's aggravating. Okay. You know, I kind of wish it was just like, okay, here you go. You aim it, you shoot, you're done. You know, that's the way that I would like for it to be. Let's see. 400.
Not bad. One more to go.
See, now that one hit. But I had done that like a couple other times and it didn't do it. So this one's 582, so I'll do it this way. See, like where the red dot is?
Your scope is 0
now.
Now
I got it.
We can move on to the next stage of familiarization. Head to the door behind you. Move through the door to the next area. We have some additional kit to familiarize yourself with.
Okay, that's squatted down. Hold it down all the way down and go prone, so... Several attempts before it got, but 90% you hit. Oh, that's good then. I just got sidetracked with playing other stuff that I didn't even think about going back to it, because I'm the type of person where I jump around from a bunch of different games. Whatever grabs my attention at that point in time, that's what I go after. Sometimes at some games I'll stick with until the end, and sometimes I'll just bounce to something else before I go back to that other game and finally finish it, you know. So it all really depends. You know, variety is the spice of life, but then again, too much variety can get you confused. So, okay, clearly I wasn't supposed to go this way. I'm gonna stream Alan Wake when it gets here. I'm supposed to be here Thursday from Amazon. And I was gonna rent it from Gamefly, and like twice, dude, it'd been at the top of my list. The first time it said it was at high availability, and the second time it said low availability, but they still sent me something after that, and I'm like, okay. I was like, it's only 30 bucks, I'll just go ahead and get it physically. Digital, I think, is like 20, but I said, whatever. I said, if it was free, if it was any more than 30, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have bought it until it was like 30 or less. Wouldn't have happened.
First up, Falcon drone. Pick it up.
And the thing is I have it on PC and I also have it on 360, but I've never really taken the time to really play through it. So me just playing on PS4 just kind of makes me feel like, you know, it's like, ooh, I got access to all this other stuff now. So Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, yeah, I played a little bit of a few of those. Didn't really get into them knowing the difficulty, but...
Select it from your inventory.
Oh, by the way, just to go ahead and throw it out there, considering the fact that, you know, it's making the rounds amongst our little tiny community that we have here, you probably know that Tanya and I aren't affiliated with the Pixel Gamer Girl channel anymore, as it's referred to now, because the S has been taken away. It's no longer girls, it's girl.
Now launch it.
So.
The Falcon can see when you can't. There are two enemies behind that metal wall ahead. Locate and tag them with the drone. It has a limited battery life, but will recharge when holstered. Call it back.
The drone can hack CCTV boxes. We're looking into possible upgrades later. There's a CCTV access point in the building below. Send the drone in and hack it.
Ooh. Forgot all about that. Been out of the loop. Well, I don't want to go into all the logistics and everything of what all happened, you know, especially on a public platform like this. But to kind of just put it into perspective real briefly, without going into any details or getting into any, you know, nitty-gritty stuff or nothing like that. Heather pretty much just blocked Tanya off on everything and took her off the channel. You know, there's a story behind that, but like I said, I specifically don't want to go into it on the channel here. I mean, if you're in our Discords, I'm pretty sure you'd end up hearing about it or seeing somebody say something about it. Like if maybe if you're in Tanya's Discord or something. So, but you know, people are going to say that there's two sides to every story, but the way that this one played out, you know, Tanya was done dirty. That's what it was. Shame to say, but that's what it was. But I feel like it was a sign. You know, I felt like it was going to happen. Especially with how certain things have been going on with us in our lives lately. Your opinions didn't make you feel welcome in that community? Well, I mean, the only opinions that are accepted there, dude, is what they believe. Nobody else's opinion matters. No matter how much they want to sell that point of oh, everybody has a voice here. Nah, it's a lie. It's a lie, dude. If you don't believe like they do, it's a lie. That's all there is to it. If you're not the hive mind that they are, then it's a lie. So you're probably better off not being around it anymore anyways. If you don't believe like they do or do what they do, and they still jump on you for having thoughts and feelings and opinions, yet they do the exact same thing in chats and whatnot, yeah, you can see what the hypocrisy lies at there. So they do the same thing that other people do, but oh no, don't you do it in our chat, we'll ban you. You don't do that. I'll get my tampon twisted if you do that. But it's okay for them. It's okay for them. So I got tired of dealing with the degenerates anyways, so you know, I'm kind of feel like I'm better off. All right.
That interference is caused by a jamming tower. You're likely to encounter more of them during your missions. They're heavily armored, so don't try to destroy them. Just keep the drone out of their jamming range. Your mask's hood will indicate when you're close to one. Thankfully, their heavy armor does limit signal range. Use the drone to find an alternate route to the CCTV box.
And well, for the love of money, I guess I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a skill for you to increase the battery life in this, and that's what I'm going to need to do, because this right here was that was weak. Holy moly. Oh, oops. This thing is kind of...
One access point gives you control of all the cameras connected to it. It also prevents them detecting your presence afterwards. Try switching between different cameras.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, man, you're better off. I mean, you really are.
Any hostiles you spot on camera will be tagged in your hood too. That's handy.
As well as I am, and so is Tanya. And Tanya's getting around to really streaming more on her channel now too. She's actually gotten more subscriptions. Like, honest to goodness, I think she ended up getting like let me think. I think she ended up getting like 20 subscriptions within like a couple weeks, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because she's using the whole hashtag system, which I'm trying to use, and for some reason my freaking hashtags aren't showing up on here. I don't know why that is. But she's also like reaching out to other YouTubers as well and trying to get her name out there as well, so... Nah, well, yeah, those ties have pretty much been severed, and I mean, I'll be the mature, responsible one here and say that I don't hate, because that's not Christian of me to do. I don't hate them. I dislike their actions and dislike what they've done. You know, I love them, I care for them and whatnot. You know, because that's just the proper way for me to handle things and be the bigger person here. Same goes for her with Tanya. So no, I don't hate, but I'm thoroughly disappointed, and actually have been for a while, you know, and I've talked to the other person in question on a couple different occasions about some things, and it just didn't get through their head. So
you're up to speed on the drone now. There's another piece of kit on the table. Have a look.
And I just think that it's also kind of funny that the moment that Tanya started streaming Resident Evil Village, that the Pixel Gamer Girl channel ended up doing it like some days later. Fancy that, how that happened. Gee. Fancy that.
These auto turrets sync with your HUD. You still need to mark hostiles for the turret manually, but it can then fire at your command.
That's pretty cool.
Once placed, you set it up via your mask's binocular mode. Activate that now. Focus on the hostiles you tag with the drone. Then you need to mark them for your turret. Remember, turret marking is separate from your binocular tagging.
Oh, that's cool.
Exit binocular mode. Command the turret. You're done with gear familiarization. One thing I should mention, you can use the turret's inbuilt camera for overwatch, or use it to execute simultaneous shots, if needs be. Also, the turrets are under constant development. We may be able to upgrade them later.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
That's all the new gear covered. We have a spot set up to test special ammo too. Or you can head straight out. There's a truck waiting in the back.
Where's the... Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, it seems like, you know, I wanted to be a person who wasn't going to go into a whole lot of detail about it. And I mean, I'm not. I'm just putting bullet points out there. But you know, they were doing the same thing. So two sides to every story. So be it. We got our side too, and we don't have any reason to lie. I'll just leave it at that. Tagging, luring, EMP, agile, explosive, armor piercing. That's what I'm talking about. Enter scope. Switch between special bullets. What in the world? What in the world? Yep, there it went. Oops. I saw where that went, but that was pretty cool. Agile bullets compensate for gravity and wind. EMP bullets deactivate electronic devices. That looks like regular. Yeah, that's regular bullets. Okay. Okay. AP bullet. Penetrate objects. Armor piercing. Okay. Explosive. Well, that's obvious right there. Detonate on impact. That's what I want to have. That's what I like to have. That would be great. I'm going to turn on this bullet cam thing and jack it all the way up, see how it goes for me, and then I'll see how I want to take it, see if I want to take it off or not, or lower down the frequency. Let's see here. Draws target attention to, oh, okay. Tagging bullet. Tag targets behind walls. These are just like regular bullets. Okay. Will do. Sorry that things went down that way, but I saw... Oh, yeah, dude, the writing was on the wall. Saw it coming. Yeah, the writing was on the wall, dude. I mean, it really was. You know, another friend of mine was seeing it the same way. You know, he knew it, I knew it, you know. Tanya knew that it was coming, but it kind of made me gasp when I saw, because I had completely forgot that I was actually on their Facebook page, fan page thing, and when I was at work one night, all of a sudden, it showed that it had changed from Pixel Gamer Girls to Pixel Gamer Girl. And I said, oh, you have got to be kidding me. I was like, well, I felt like that was a sign from God. That it was just time for a change. Time to get more positive people in your life. People who are actually going to direct you on a proper path in life. So, I mean, it's a shame to say, it is what it is, man. You know? It is what it is. But I don't have time in my life anymore for that high school drama stuff. Even though she and I both went to high school together, I dropped that stuff after I graduated high school. So, customization, optics, shop, scope, readers. And it's crazy too, because like Tanya and Heather also had a D&D thing going on with Tanya's niece and also Mr. Game & Watch. And then when he found out about it, he's like, holy crap. I was like, yep, there's another reason why another D&D campaign has gone down the crapper. Oh, boy. Let's see, for long-range shooting. Okay. Customize the scope of the task ahead. Yeah, if I know exactly what it is. Develop the tab to buy skills to upgrade. Best your playstyle and contract objectives. Mask and recon tab. Select skills. Challenge tokens mark challenges by augmented eyesight skill. Thermal vision is what it is. Yay! Trophy. Example of a branch. Buy both skills. Only one will be active at a time. Change that to skill anytime when you visit the development tree. So I can't do it at will. That sucks. New skill, long range scope. Ready for a long range shooting mission. Region selection links different than the province. Good luck. Go to Regions tab now. Target number 1. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Okay, that's all gonna be the same. It's the same. Astral lens. Oh, increases magnification. So, Death. Reaper, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How's things on Twitch been going? I'm sorry, man. I haven't even been getting on Twitch at all, dude. Like, I really haven't. I just keep forgetting, especially knowing how work is. And sometimes I just don't think about it on weekends, too. Just, Oh. Oh. More pistol. Ceramic plate laser current. Or first 75 points of damage. Almost at 40 followers. Nice, man. My fiance is getting the same on her channel too. Tater Tot of Darkness is the name of her channel. If you happen to want to check her out. She's got like 61. I think it was like 60 subscribers as of right now on YouTube. But she's been thinking about wanting to go to Twitch too. Harder to detect. Ooh, I like that one. Can't purchase it yet, but that's probably going to be the first one I'm going to get. Killing enemies in melee. Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to end up increasing the drone when I can. Poison drone. Ugh. Heavy enemies are immune. I should get them in the butthole. Be affiliated in no time. Well, I hope you are, man. I definitely hope you are. That'd be great. Turret automatically shoots at the enemies who spot me. Hey, that's cool. Sniper turret range increased by 1,000. I'm not gonna obviously check none of the others yet because I can't get access to them. I can't get access to these until I get some friggin' tokens. C4 explosives. Ooh. Technician. Meds. Adrenaline shots increase. Med kits. Time reduced. Gadgets. Gas mine. Lures enemies. Ooh. Decoy trap. Tags enemies. Well, isn't that special? I ain't got jack diddly. That. Come on, stupid. Dad, come on. Dumb phone. There we go. Decided to move to PC. Saving up budget is $1,000. Well, Asian OOE, who comes in my channel here, he's a PC connoisseur, if you will, and he'll definitely tell you building is going to be a lot cheaper, but the way the components are nowadays, I don't know if they've dropped down in price or not, but they've been skyrocketing in price too. He's hoping at some point the PC market is going to crash so that those PC parts can become cheaper. Of course, all that freaking COVID crap too also had something to do with it, so apparently. But whenever he's in here, you know, if you happen to be in here, you can take him up on it as well. Oh, that's a secondary web, okay. Well, never mind then. Fragment, stamina. Consumable. Or effective rating. Oh, I can get one of those right now. Add an additional stamina bar. This was at least you guys are growing pretty stagnant. Well, dude, I'm not really growing, really. I pretty much have been sticking around the 240 to 241 mark for a long time now. Well, what the heck? I'll go ahead and get it since it's there. May need it. I hope they actually stick with you and like recharge or something later. That would be nice. If I modify, there ain't gonna be nothing to get out of that. Nothing out of that, out of that. I don't care about any of this stuff. If it's not gonna help me, I don't care about it. Oh, EMP bullet, explosive bullet. Yeah, explosive bullet. Doesn't alert enemies, lower damage. Range explosion deactivates electronic devices and vehicles. That may be the one I want to stick with that special EMT. Let's see. Can I modify this one with anything really? Not with that one. We got 3,900 of that. Ooh, I could put a flashlight on there. That'd be precious. I'll deal with the camo. Can't do anything with that. I might put the flashlight on there just for the simple fact of it assisting me in probably darker areas. Hopefully, necessarily get found out too much, but I seriously doubt that. But we'll do it anyways, because why not? What the heck? Let's do it. Put me a flashlight on there. We don't have the right opinions yet. Yeah, no kidding. Well, on the Pixel Gamer Girl channel, that'll definitely happen to you. Since you don't have the right opinions that agrees with theirs, even though they say, oh, all opinions are welcome here, as long as they agree with ours. You know how bass-ackwards that sounds? And yes, I said that exactly how it should sound, too. Okay. I think I pretty much have got where I want to do with this now. Sabotage antennas. Are all of these in this area? Of course I'm going to play on the easiest mode. That's how I roll.
I'm sure you know. The record for the longest sniper kill belongs to a Canadian Special Forces operator. Oh. During the Iraq War, he hit a target over 2 miles away.
Nice.
Today's mission won't need you to hit anything that far, but it's still going to be a challenge. This operation is designated Cold Bore Zero. We're dropping you onto a plateau located within range of all 3 targets. Your window of opportunity is small, so hit and move. The first target here is Antoine Zaza, Rashta's favorite warlord and quartermaster. The Zaza clan are arms dealers alongside other criminal enterprises. Eliminate him and the Kuamari government will struggle to equip their militias. Your second target is a disgraced SAS officer, Captain
Max
Ronald
Payne.
Payne.
Oh wait, never mind.
He's in charge of the Army's tactical training and currently stationed at one of their boot camps.
Max Payne's in this.
Your third target is Colonel Fyodor Novikov, a Russian GRU agent sent here to control logistics and supply. Removing these actors from the board will seriously hamper Rashida's plans. Stay sharp. I'll be in contact when you arrive on site.
You better be, sir. But another thing, Richard, if you're talking about at large of YouTube's entire platform, yeah. You'd also be right about that too. Well, dude, that's the way I see it.
Control, do you read? This is Raven.
Roger, Raven. What's your status?
I've exited the helo, and I'm commencing recon of the plateau.
Intel indicates light foot patrols and some forward observation posts only. Proceed with caution, and you should reach the sniper hides with little opposition.
Understood.
The plateau will provide you with 3 OPs which overlook each target location. They should give you a good line of sight on any hostiles.
Sounds like a piece of cake. Except for the range, and with no spotter.
I'm confident you won't miss. It's one of the reasons we picked you.
No pressure then.
Let me know when you've reached the first OP.
Roger that. Raven out.
That's the way it is with me too, man. Like, I just do it because I like to do it, and you know who your regulars are going to be, or as regular as they can be. So that's pretty much the people who you really look out for, and if anybody else happens to pop in, it's like, oh, welcome to the family, if you will. The Tater family. Running gag for my channel. I don't know why, but just something I came up with, just saying later taters after the end of each stream, because I guess it rhymed, you know. It's just something weird. Just I'm an odd person. Region map, track progress, red frames, different contracts areas. Should have got a silencer. Yeah, I don't think I had enough for it, sadly. I don't really think I probably had enough even before I bought either one of those things. Place marker, open map, designated area. Let's see here. Eliminate, 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 lemonade? Okay, so that's supposed to basically just give me... Okay, so we got all these areas. Holy macaroni. One of the reviews I saw of this, one of the guys ended up mentioning that there was like this entire underground like city area in one of the maps, and it took him like, I think he said 3 hours to be able to try to explore it all like he wanted to. So the maps are something to behold, I suppose. Oh crap, Yep. That was a stupid idea. I pressed the wrong button. Oh gosh, that was stupid of me. Why did I do that?
Copy that. Look for intruders. Stay in com. Out.
That was dumb. But oh well, that's life. I'll try to see what I can do with this before they show up. If they show up. Which they probably will show up. Pistol and rifle, yeah, that's probably what's going to have to boil down to. I mean, really. I'm waiting to see if any of them show up at all first before I do this. I guess not yet. The recognition bar, okay. Hang on a second. the heck was my drone at? I had to bring that out. Oh well. Holy macaroni. Think. Oh my lord! That was rough.
Base, enemy contact in sector 40. Clear.
Well, boom goes the dynamite.
Hard copy. Take him down. Out.
That was cool though. Well, first day to give you a silencer on your rifle by default. Interesting they don't in this. Yeah, strange. Really strange. Loot. Why don't you just have it automatically do it? Like you click on it and bam, there it is. I don't need to see a fondling animation. I don't need you fondling a corpse. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Contracts 1 again at some point. But I just bounce around so much with games like I mentioned before, it's just good to get them really cheap and have them in your collection, so I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let me see something here. Now wait a minute, can I load last save, load, I guess it's just going to tell me when the saves are going to happen. Honestly, as soon as it saves again, I'm going to quit the stream, but let's give the man a hand, or a whole arm for that matter. Can't wait to see what the rest of them are going to be like, because you can actually blow friggin' limbs off in this. And I think heads too, so. I wanted to go for a body shot because, well, you know, whatever. I think I came around in here. Let's see here. Let's see if we go over here. Looks gorgeous, love the environment. Yeah, because in the first one you had those snowy environments. I don't know if the entire game is like that, but oh, the other one they came out with, not the Contracts one, because apparently when they started the Contracts one is when they pretty much were trying to rearrange a whole lot of stuff that was going on with the games to try to make them feel like they're going to be more user-friendly as well. But I've also got the third one that came out, which I got like dirt freaking cheap digitally. It was like, good grief, man. I think it was anywhere between, actually I think it was like $4 and change for the season pass version, and this was the third game, where the Sniper Ghost Warrior third game, where they have like the open world thing going on, and it came with the season pass on top of the base game on PSN. They've had that sale for that particular game off and on at random times. So if you don't have that, you might want to check it out, especially given how cheap it is. So Yeah, they got it on sale on GameFly's website right now too. I mean, obviously, like I said, I used a $5 discount gift certificate that they gave me. But right now, I think this is on sale for like 17 and change, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check here real quick, make sure I'm... Yeah, exactly. I got it really cheap when I realized, because it kind of surprised me, because I'm like, holy
Control,
crap.
This is Raven with a sit rep.
I think that's why they dropped it that
Roger,
low.
Raven. Go ahead.
I'm heading for the OP overlooking the port.
Good. We just received some fresh intel on Zaza. He may be conducting a deal today. Our sources tracked a known weapons supplier crossing the border earlier and heading on the main road to that location. If we're lucky, you'll catch them both.
Do you have anything on the supplier's ETA?
Negative. But one of the locals may have more info. Look for a hostile stationed near one of the comms relays. I'm sure they've heard the chatter.
I probably won't be asking him nicely.
How you do it is up to you.
I'm pretty sure he won't. Dang, I don't know, like that thing flashed. It almost seemed like I could pick it up there for a second. They may have actually fixed the loading times on the third one by now, especially given the fact of how low that they were dropping the price of the sales that it has been on. Oh, look at that. Well, there went his guts.
Delta Mike, there's a sniper in sector 7,
Distinguishing
clear.
different tags and appearances.
Copy that. Mobilizing search. Stand by. Out.
I was just trying to take him out. That's all I was doing.
Hotel 15 to HQ. We have visuals on Tango. Over.
Got him.
Roger. Fire at sight. Out.
Oh
Charlie
my.
3 to base. We have a
Son of a-
sniper somewhere between zone 5 and 6. Over.
Well, okay. 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 I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think a grenade was going to get thrown at me at that point. But that was obviously my fault. So, yeah. But it was right here. So it was like right where I was. So, anyways. With that being said, though, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. And I'll be back again tomorrow with something. Could be this. Could be Lost Judgment. One or the other. But, yeah. I can't wait to get back to playing this again. Even though those three guys like popped up out of nowhere over from the side there. But, anyways. But, yeah. So, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and checking out the archive version and the live version. And I'll be back again tomorrow with something. Probably around like maybe 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be back again tomorrow evening around the same time, about 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, anyways, I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters. There we go with the tater thing, because that's how we roll. Rolling like taters.